Sherlock's big brother, the actor and writer Mark Gatiss, joins me in the studio, and incomparable Gershwin from the Young Musician of the Year, Martin James Bartlett. A packed programme. Let's go straight to the news with Sian Lloyd.
Thank you. President Obama is on the final day of his visit to Kenya. He'll make a speech in Nairobi where he's expected to touch on the issue of human rights and the fight against violent extremism before travelling to Ethiopia for the next leg of his tour. Alistair Leithhead reports.
It's no exaggeration to say they were dancing in the street over President Obama's so-called homecoming. And these Maasai weren't even part of the official welcoming party. Security around this visit has been unlike anything Nairobi has seen or heard. But then an American president's never been here before. He paid his respects at the site where the US embassy was destroyed by a bomb in 1998, when more than 200 people died and America's war on terror first began. Visiting the memorial is a reminder of just how important security cooperation is between these two countries, and indeed to this visit. And as President Obama makes his way up to State House, it will be at the core of the discussions between the two leaders. They agreed on that and many things, but went different directions on others. Deals were signed, and there was plenty of tough talking.
Ladies and gentlemen, the presidents.
Even when they addressed the nation after their meeting.
With respect to the rights of gays and lesbians, I believe in the principle of treating people equally under the law.
For Kenyans today, the issue of gay rights is really a non-issue.
They agreed to disagree. President Obama pushed on the importance of human rights and good governance. Conversations that continued over a formal dinner at State House. Alistair Leithhead, BBC News, Nairobi.
Tackling extremism and defeating so-called Islamic State are expected to be high on the agenda as the Prime Minister begins a tour of Southeast Asia. He's meeting leaders of Indonesia and Malaysia as part of his 4-day trip. He'll hold talks on increasing British exports and encouraging foreign investment in the UK. A teenager believed to have taken nitrous oxide at a party in Bexley in southeast London has died. Emergency services said the 18-year-old suffered a cardiac arrest. Nitrous oxide is a legal high, also known as laughing gas. It's been linked to 17 other deaths in the UK in the last 6 years. A £3 million fund has been created to allow Chinese whisky connoisseurs to invest in some of Scotland's rarest malts. The initiative was announced by First Minister Nicola Sturgeon as she arrived in China for a trade visit. Members of the country's single malt club will be able to buy rare and valuable whiskies. And that's all from me for now. I'll be back with the headlines just before 10 o'clock. Back to you, Andrew.
Many thanks for that, Sean. And now, as ever, to the front pages, the Sunday Times there. Hard left plot to infiltrate the Labour race. Communists and militants and so forth alleged to be joining up to back my guest, Jeremy Corbyn. Lots of pictures of Chris Froome. We're all waiting for the moment. Again, on the front page of the Sunday Telegraph, there he is. And their main story is Cameron takes the fight to